Good morning, welcome back. Now we are studying supernova. Visually, a supernova is an outpouring of electromagnetic radiations from a star over a short period of time. Luminosity of star increases by a factor of 10 power 8 times the original luminosity and die out over a few days. And this is about supernova. Now, now the evolution of star will be very slow and peaceful, but the stars with masses larger than 1.44 times the solar mass may explode at a certain stage, and such an explosion is called a supernova explosion. In the core of these stars, the hydrogen has been completely converted into helium. The core contracts, the temperature increases because of the contraction of the core, and the helium fuses to form carbon, oxygen and neon. Further contraction of the core increases the temperature of the core, and the carbon group of materials gets converted into the silicon group of metals, and then they gets converted into the iron group of metals. Again, these iron group of metals convert back to helium and some neutrons are set free. The core again collapses. Simultaneously, the outer layers become so hot that thermonuclear reactions starts. The star may then explode. The total energy liberated during the supernova explosion will be of the order of 10 power 42 joule. We have two different types of supernova. One is type 1 supernova and the other is type 2 supernova. And these supernova will have different characteristics, and the characteristics of these two supernova are tabulated over here. The absolute magnitude of type 1 supernova is minus 19 and that of type 2 is minus 17.5. The energy liberated in type 1 supernova is 10 power 42 joule, and in case of type 2 it is 3 into 10 power 42 joule. The mass ejected in type 1 supernova is 0.121 times the solar mass, and in case of type 2 it is 3 to 5 times the solar mass. When there is supernova explosion, the contents after explosion will move at a speed of 2000 km per second, whereas in case of type 2 it moves with a speed of 6000 to 10,000 km per second. The probable mass of type 1 supernova is 1.5 to 5 times the solar mass. If the probable mass of the star is 1.5 to 5 times the solar mass, then it will end its life as type 1 supernova. And if the mass of the star is 15 to 30 times the solar mass, then its life will be ended as type 2 supernova. The variation of luminosity with time of type 1 supernova is regular, and it will be irregular in case of type 2 supernova. These type 1 supernova are present with old and young stars, whereas type 2 supernova are present with massive young stars. So coming to the population of type 2 supernova is larger when compared to type 2 supernova. And finally, the hydrogen content in type 1 supernova is very poor, whereas in case of type 2 supernova, the hydrogen abundance is normal. Thank you.